Originally the motherfucker from the land where they came up and made them stacks. Never was warm in the city, so I had to get on the record and come blaze these tracks. And I'm all around haters every day.
Where are you originally from?
God damn, it's a tough question. How many minutes do we have left on this real quick?
We have 200.
Start right now. Alright, 220 minutes to explain this shit. Alright, I was born in Houston, Texas, lived there for 2 weeks, moved to Egypt. Fucking Chicago, California, Texas, Denver, landed in Cleveland. And Cleveland was tatted on my arm, so that's what the fuck your answer is gonna be.
Okay, so what city do you represent now?
Cleveland, all day. Cleveland,
All right.
Ohio, east side.
Where's your favorite place to live?
Cleveland. I'm not LeBron.
Who shows you the most love when you go to shows? What city?
Ooh. Well, I mean, it's obvious. Like, hometown love is always the best. You know what I mean? Cleveland is always the illest. I think like anywhere like 2 hours outside Cleveland, you know what I'm saying? It's always crazy. Like just Cleveland and anywhere like 2 hours around, like it's always a nut show. But Ohio definitely shows us the much love. But I think as far as like demographic wise, like colleges, you know, because we just make great, like we have a lot of energy on stage, you know what I'm saying? I don't really fuck with you industry motherfuckers who just sit in the motherfucking audience and go like this and just observe and shit. Bitch, is a concert, have fun.
Okay, so how did you decide, how long have you been making music?
Since I was in 7th grade, but I've been making music good for about 2 years.
Okay, so then I have kind of the next question. When did you decide you were like, I'm gonna be a rapper? And
I actually started professionally, like, I found out it could be, like, it became my career February 11th, 2010, when my mixtape 100 Words and Running dropped. That's when the whole life-changing process started.
How does it feel to be a white rapper in a predominantly black industry?
It is fucking sweet, because all the attention comes, you know what I mean, just because all the doubt comes first. And then, I don't know, you know what I'm saying, I mean, I don't really consider hip-hop to be like a black thing, you know what I mean? But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? If it is considered that shit, I do it better than 3/4 of these motherfuckers, so it's all good.
Okay, so then do you feel like since you are, you know, one of the few white rappers that you have something to prove to everyone?
I think I already proved it by becoming the first rapper, period, to win the Apollo and the fucking countless other awards. Not to rub my own balls, but I fucking think I deserve this shit. I'm 20 years old, and I'm pretty sick of thinking I have to prove anything to anybody.
Which was the next question. So then it's how do you feel to be the first rapper to win the Apollo?
That shit was dope. That was probably like the happiest moment of my life, honestly. I don't mean to be like I don't mean to sound like a fucking cop right now, you know what I mean? Like, you just caught me in one of those moments where, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm in Atlanta with a bunch of industry people, you know what I'm saying? I have like bitter little inside feelings, you know what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers are so fucking, like, you know, like, you gotta do it the Drake way, or you gotta do this, and it's like so fucked up because you all gonna be my nuts in like a fucking year, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, just fucking hop on them now, you know what I mean? Like, god damn. God, seriously. Lace up, dude. That's how we roll.
Wait, can I get the tattoo?
Oh yeah, you can get every tattoo on my body.
I don't think I can. The sign is in the way. Almost famous.
So this is the other common tattoo that all my fans have. Me and my fans share the same ink. We have EST all tatted on us and lace up
what
tatted on us.
What does that mean?
EST is it started with the year I was established. You know what I'm saying? I was born in 1990, but it kind of became a voice for a generation when we made the clothing line, and it says EST 19XX, and we kind of left the year that you were born like open. You know what I mean? Instead of saying 1990, it just says 19XX, and you fill in whatever year you were born. And it you know, it kind of just speaks for everybody. You know what I mean? It's like you're representing the voice of a whole generation instead of just like singling out to one, and keep it pretty broad, man. So that's why I think like our fan base just grows more and more.
Okay, do you have anything you want? Because I got some of your musical influences.
My favorite group ever was the Temptations, which is awesome. I think I'm gonna get them tattooed on my body as well. And I think people with like the mentality of true artists, you know what I mean? Like you have like the people who actually live the music and are just like, I don't think modern day music has that. I think like the people, like the groups of the, you know, like the 90s and maybe the early 2000s. But I think people like, you know, Eminem. I think groups like Blink-182. I fucking love I love Motley Crue. Huge, you know what I'm saying? huge Tommy Lee fan. And I want to grow up to be Johnny Knoxville. So if that answers your question sufficiently, it just means I don't give a fuck about anything but music, and I love making art and making people happy.
So, who are some of your inspirations, like, aside from music-wise? Like, who inspired you to do this?
People that didn't like me. Like, I used to get, like, I was always like a skinny kid, you know what I mean? So like, I always had something to prove, and yeah, fist fighting didn't work out too well for me. You know how that goes when you're a fucking small guy. And I just found out one day, you know, words just were so much more powerful. And like when I, you know, got the battle game going on, and you know, you got the respect that you never had. And like one year you had like no signatures in your yearbook, and the next year you had like fucking 50,000 signatures, and they're all like fucking all the girls giving you a number for the summer and shit. I was like, dude, rapping is fucking awesome.
Okay,
Right quick, could you talk about your name? Like, what inspired you to use Machine Gun Kelly?
It comes from my rapid fire delivery, and you know, like I have the very like this. When I first started, like my records were very like, so the syllables came so fast, and it was just, you know, like rapid fire delivery transfer over to like, you know, like a machine gun, and the Kelly just came from the old mobster's name, who's also named Machine Gun Kelly. And I was given that name. You're not laced up, you should probably just shut the fuck up.
But fuck that, where the buck's at, man, I need the green on my back's like Applejack. Matter of fact, see me in the ride so far and you can't understand. 6 feet hitting 60s, there with the 3, so come catch me if you can.